Hi guys, welcome back to Garden Girl. My name is Breanna. Today I'm going to show you the first garden tour of my raised bed garden of the season. So let's get started. This is where the garden is. So I have 6 beds right now. So I moved locations. I had another location for a raised bed garden and it was more potager style, but we decided to do that more for cut flowers this year. So I moved up here and there's better sun over here and lots of heat, so it's going to be better for the garden. I did do some beds, these beds in the back last year, and they really worked good. I had the best vegetable performance that I've ever had, so it really worked good over here. So this is where the garden is. So first bed here, I have lots of nice spinach growing. It's looking really healthy with all the nice rains we've been having. Next bed, there's some Swiss chard and some beets growing. They're doing well. Next bed we have more Swiss chard coming and some bush peas at the back. Next bed here I have my lettuce, nice lettuce blend growing, and it's doing well. I grew this from seed. Then back here I have a parsley plant, some calendula flowers, and some celery, self-blanching celery, and it's looking pretty good. Over here I have some beans growing, and most of them are looking pretty good. Some of them are getting a little bit chewed by something. That's okay, there's a lot here, and I double planted them, so they should be pretty good. These are bush beans, green and yellow bush beans. The next bed I have zucchini and some tomatoes planted in here. I have some calendula at the back and some gaillardia mixed in. Tomatoes kind of planted there in between. Different, more zucchini. I have a bit of parsley on this side. Again, this is a Italian parsley. More Italian parsley over here. And then this bed is actually cucumbers. And my cucumber starts didn't turn out very good, so I had to grow some from seed. So they're actually just coming up right now, so that's good. Some there, some there, some here, and I just took a bit of potting mix, made a little mound on top, planted a few seeds per mound, and then they really took off, so that's good. So that'll be a really nice bed of cucumbers, mostly slicing cucumbers. Tasty green, which is one of my favorites. And then over here we have all tomatoes. So I'm doing all subarctic plenty tomatoes this year, and they're medium slicer tomato, and we really like them because they're a good salad tomato, good for sandwiches, and good for anything you want to make, even if you want to freeze them and use them in stews later. That's really good too. So a good all-around tomato, and they're bush tomato and they produce really good though, so that's awesome, and they're really good for shorter seasons. Over here's a bit of gaillardia, and I planted some tiger eye bush beans just a few days ago here, and see how they do. They're a drying bean that you can wait, you just leave them the whole season, and then when the plants dry up, you can harvest the beans, and you would eat them as you would if you cooked your own beans. This bed doesn't look like too much right now, but it's butternut squash and a few pumpkin plants. And I have some corn planted in between here. And I also have some beans that are hopefully going to climb up the corn. So I'm kind of doing a little method here. And hopefully that'll work good. This is my sister's new puppy. Her name is Sadie. And she's a cocker. Really nice little cocker, full of energy. She's jumping because she knows I have more chicken jerky. Sit. There, go sit. Good girl. In another part of the garden, I have lots of nice garlic growing. It's looking really healthy. We've actually been harvesting some for just in place of onions and fresh garlic. So you can just pull these out, and they're really nice. They're like scallions almost, like a big version of green onions, but they have more garlic flavor, and they're really tasty in everything. We've been using them instead of buying onions right now, so they're really good. If you're growing garlic, harvest a few for fresh eating. They're very, very tasty, and you'll love them in fresh dishes. So this is my asparagus bed. It's loaded with nice asparagus, and it's all going to seed now. We had some good harvest from it this year. There's still some spears coming up, but I think I'll just leave them so they can go to seed. Put energy back into the bare roots. And this is the fern-like stalk that comes out of the, well, actually this is the asparagus, but it's just going to seed. And here, these little kind of fruit things are going to turn into red berries. And then this ends up becoming where you get your asparagus seed. So this is, if you ever want to harvest your own seed from asparagus, when these turn into red berries that are mature, you can take that, take the seeds out of it and dry it, and then plant them and grow your own asparagus from seed. Spot the cat running through the trees. So I hope you enjoyed that garden tour. The weather's starting to warm up now, so we're gonna have more growth in the garden, and it'll be awesome. So thanks for watching, and have a great day.